Younger, beautiful, wrinkle-free skin. That's what we all want, and sometimes we'll do anything to get it.
That's the big question, is how do you get it? Premier Aesthetics Medical Director Amy Shimmick is here to talk about some products that can cut down on wrinkles. We don't have these in yet. Do we have frown lines?
Do we?
No,
I feel like we have the
smile
smile wrinkles.
We need those.
Welcome to the show. Great to
Thank
see you. Let's just kind of start with the basics of what is aesthetic medicine.
Absolutely. Aesthetic medicine is really a newer line of medicine, so to speak, with its roots in dermatology and plastic surgery. So common procedures that people may recognize would be your dermal fillers, Restylane, Juvederm, your Botoxes, your lasers, chemical peels, so on and so forth.
I can't believe it. Well, we were just both saying, like, we're amazed at just how much this industry has taken off. And you said you guys have been open now in Grand Forks just a year ago.
Just under a year ago. July will mark 1 year. Yes.
Good for you.
Thank you.
So let's talk about some of these, we'll call them smile lines for us. How do you get rid of the smile lines, or how do you at least manage them?
Well, we've got a couple of options. So today we're talking about the biostimulators, which are really the newest thing revolutionizing the market of aesthetic medicine. So these are very cool in that they're going to go in, we're going to inject them underneath the skin, they're going to stimulate your body's own collagen, so your own anti-aging properties, to really allow for a very natural and longer outcome.
And who is coming in to get this done? Because sometimes you hear of people doing it as preventative measures, and sometimes it's people who do have a lot of the wrinkle lines.
Ideally, we like to see you when you're in the preventative phase, so we can really plan for how the face is going to age. And when we can be preemptive in that, we can really treat you in a way that, again, over the lifespan will look a lot more natural. That said, most of the time people are coming in the corrective phase, and we're happy to see you in that phase too. And just really look at your face and talk about, what are you seeking? What is it that you're here for us to form a game plan over?
Can you make me look 20 again?
You look 20 right now.
Well, I love her.
Easy
That's exactly, that was awesome. She's heard that before. Of course, I'm only 24, but
exactly.
You've got some pictures that you want to share with us as well,
yes,
please?
Yes.
What do we have? Let's see what we've got here. And
yes, look at this. So this is just this is a common patient for us coming in, and again, the goal is really not to make you look like someone else, but just to make you look, and more importantly, feel like yourself.
And so then I'm guessing we have an after picture with her.
And there we go. So we can just see the skin has really smoothed out. We've really just enhanced her own anti-aging properties within the face. She looks brighter, she looks younger, more well-rested. And so this is not a patient where someone would say, oh my gosh, what did you do to your face? That's not what we want, right? But just people will notice, have you lost weight? Have you changed your hair color? Those are the questions they're asking here.
Well,
and that, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, you can see the glow.
And that's just from the, what'd you call it, the biostimulator?
The biostimulator. So this here we have an example of a Sculptra patient.
And am I going in once a week to get this done, once a month?
No,
or?
great question. So this product is usually a series of treatments 3 to 4 times over a couple of months. And this is for the patient who understands that and accepts that there will be some delayed results in this, but they're okay with that because we do have a longer term outcome after the procedure is finished.
So how is this different than the people who go in and get the Botox to get rid of those wrinkles?
Yeah, so Botox is a great product. Botox is more to minimize some of the movement in the face that is folding the skin and leaving those wrinkles or fine lines behind. Whereas our Sculptra product, our biostimulators, are really for the deeper volume loss. So some of those, like you mentioned, those smile lines, some of the volume we lose in the peripheral of the face that can cause some of that sagging feeling.
What about like crow's feet?
Crow's feet, great. You don't have any, so
I love this. Can we have her back every day?
She makes us feel so good.
Ideally, we're combining the products. So ideally, for the most natural look, we're using something that is going to minimize some of the muscle movement and then also replace the volume that's been lost in the face.
And so we have another picture, and so talk about what we're looking at from left to right.
Good, so this is a great example of those smile lines. So this is a Bellafill patient, which is another biostimulator product. And so you can see on the baseline picture where she's just got that volume loss in what we call the nasolabial folds, or the smile lines. And then progressive treatments at 3 months, we can see some of her own collagen has kicked in, and at 5 years, we've still got a result. So these are very long-term, a lot of longevity in the outcome of these products.
And was that like a 6-month program she was on, or what?
For her, this is likely a couple of syringes over probably a 6-month time frame.
That's amazing.
One thing I always worry about is it going to be painful, you know, these different services that you guys have? Because you say the word syringe and I start to kind of like, oh.
That's a great question. I mean, it is a needle going through the skin, right? But it's also aesthetic medicine. We really try to make the patient feel very comfortable when they're coming in, really talk to them again about their own goals, because a lot of that fear is around, am I going to look like a totally different person? Whenever we have fear, we also experience more pain. So we just really put them at ease. And then yes, it's a needle, but we have some ways to really circumvent that. There are some numbing products that are our patients' best friends often when they first meet us.
Yeah.
Do we have some other pictures as well, guys, in the back to share? Or
Oh.
what do we have here?
This is awesome. So this is Belafil, which has an indication for acne scarring. So we can see in the before picture again, for patients who have tried a lot of things oftentimes with acne scarring, they may have tried lasers or resurfacing, and those things can do really, they can produce awesome results. But now we have Belafil to come in even afterwards and give some plumping, and again use the body's own natural collagen to stimulate a more youthful look and a smoother look.
And this is on someone's cheek?
This is the cheek we're looking at here.
Wow.
Impressive.
Wow, that you can definitely tell a difference.
Yeah.
And I think bottom line, the reason why people are doing these is because, you know, everything has improved, and then it gives them the confidence.
Absolutely. We're really talking about, you know, people coming in and enhancing their self-esteem. And again, we're not here to make somebody look completely like someone else, or completely like what you might see on TV, right? But they just want to look like themselves so they can be more productive in their day, more confident, and enhances their relationships. We've got several testimonies of these things.
Wow. This one you can definitely tell.
Another acne patient here. So again, we can see that some of the pockmark and the pitting left by acne scarring on the before picture, and then the after. And this is the gentleman. The after, we do see men. I'm going to put a plug in for that. And then the after, again, a smoother outcome.
Wow.
Great stuff. Anything else you want to share with us? Any other services or?
Oh, we just love to see you. Really, what we invite patients to do is come in and tell us what's on your mind. What are you thinking about? Is there something bothering you? So that when we make a recommendation, again, it's in alignment with what your goals are. So the consultations are free. We just invite you to come visit, and then we'll connect you with the solutions that are right for your goals.
Right.
Nice.
And sometimes it's just a simple, like, oh, here's one thing, or it might be kind of a process of here's a couple things that could help you.
Absolutely, and we like to form a plan really to look across the lifespan of how can we treat you today that will get you to your goal, and then how can we be, again, preemptive about how you're going to age going forward, what your skin type is, what your facial type is, and how can we nip some of that in the bud to just allow you to feel more confident as you go through life.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to do a consultation right now. Thank you very much. How do we get a hold of you? Where are you located at?
Come up and visit us in Grand Forks at Premier Aesthetics, and you can also visit our website at www.premiernd.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you back here tomorrow.
Okay, excellent. I'm here.
Tell us about our beautiful skin.
Yeah, exactly. All right, stick around. We're talking fashion right after this.